Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Had to come in here and talk to my peeps. We got action, guys, and boy, my guides pulled in a really, uh, we've gone beyond the noodle. This one really, it'll flip your lid in a really good way because it's going to provide you with some pieces to the puzzle of what we're experiencing now and how important our choices are and how important it is to pay attention to what's going. Am I making noodle soup or am I creating my paradise on earth? Those are your options. Now, of course, there's other options. You have free will, but basically, those are the two that most of us are hovering between or not. All right. So, first and foremost, welcome to the newest members of the Love Train. Full disclosure, I did not peek today and see who is new, but if you are new and you're here now, please drop it in the comments so I can give you a proper welcome. As you know, this community is completely organic. I do not market or promote it. People follow their energy and find their way here on their own, and it's all purposeful. My guide showed me that wherever you pop up on this globe, that you were meant to be on this love train if you found us. So welcome, and I love you guys so much. You bring the love every time, and this is how we're growing and continuing to really spring forward in consciousness. So let's see. Hello, Ursula, soul sister. I see Kat and Jack. Steve, hello. Stacy. Oh, Stacy, you manifested this. Thank you so much. I love it. Thank you for being here. Rosemary, hello. Maury, hello. Jay Zen, hello. Leanna, awesome. Santi, South Africa, love you. Oh, South Africa's in the house in a big way. I love you guys. All right. I'm going to jump into this, guys, because I'm doing a channeling class in a moment. Not a class, a session, actually, in a little bit. But this was so important. I had to get it out. My guides were like, you must do this one on YouTube. It is going to be also the topic around which focus group for Thursday is built around. So this is like a teaser for focus group for Thursday. Awesome, awesome. Hello, Vicky. Vicky, hello, buongiorno. Violet and Taryn in London. Awesome. Welcome to you. Okay, so I want to show you guys because this feels right. This feels like it's not so dramatic, not so true. So we've got these, remember these sharp lines that you see, these vertical lines that's purging, that's going to the bottom of the barrel. What's ready to come up to be healed, right? So what's loud? What keeps happening in my field? Nothing's happening to you. It's happening for you to bring you into higher levels of consciousness and to gain clarity on what it is you really want, what you really want to create. Okay, now I understand. I understand completely that in the moment, you might not say this, okay, this feels awful. So how is this happening for me? It really is because your 3D version is not coming to the 5D version, which we're already here. And this past weekend, what happened was when those planets aligned, they came to assist us to push forward, like literally, like if you consider it opening a bunch of energetic doors for our consciousness to continue to dive forward. However, this also creates a deeper, I don't like the word separation because no, I don't mean separation amongst humans, right? But there are two realities going on, two parallel realities going on, and the energy, the filter between them, let me put it to you that way. That's how they gave it to me. The filter between the two is thickening, which means what are we choosing to create? And don't worry, I went into Canva. They gave me, it's a little bit of a bizarre image, but I got a full explanation and I did write it down because I didn't want to miss every word here will help you to kind of, it will help you look at your own situation. Remember, we don't have to, what's going on with other people is none of your energetic business, right? But as soon as you focus on somebody else's energetic business, you've already gone back to unconscious. You took a little sleepy time, and then you got to go, oh, wait a minute, I don't like this sleepy time. This is struggle and suffer. I want to go back to my 5D reality. So I'm going to wake up and pay attention to my thoughts, and I'm going to let them be on their journey. And then I'm going to focus on my journey and what do I want to create? Okay. All right. So before I get into that, I want to show you guys the chakra chart, and then I'm going to talk about this massive message that came in from my guides. It's just so it'll really, like I said, it'll make your brain go, what? What did she just say? Okay, so let's look at this. So you can see the other one looked, let me move more. Whoops. Okay. So you can see here a lot of purging. This bottom one is the root chakra. Green, what is that? False identities. Bye-bye. I'm not worthy. I'm not abundant. All that crap is getting purged, right? We're getting roto-rooted energetically, I promise. Look at the sacral chakra. Again, this is the I'm not creative. No, you are a creator. You wouldn't be in your body right now if you weren't. You'd be a light being somewhere. But all are creators, okay? All souls on earth right now are creators. You can't exist without you being one. So this is purging any false beliefs around that. Also, false beliefs that you are not creator, right? However you want to use it, creator, source, God, whatever word you're comfortable with, right? The word doesn't matter. Remember, the humans invented the words, and then we gave it a meaning and an attachment and an emotional attachment to it. So however you want to call yourself, essentially, that's what you are because you're talking to yourself, right? Talking about yourself. Okay, truth of self. Look at what we got going on here, and this is being reflected physically. This is, that's our heart chakra and the solar plexus. Um, and so power center, heart, any pain or feeling that you can't love yourself. Big purging going on in here. Also, these areas are getting upgrades. So you can feel a lot of it physically. Continuing up here to the upper chakras, you can see these, these sharp points like that, like look like icicles. Those are really digging in to false beliefs. Those are the purgers. And then where you see more space, like here is more of an integration of integrating. And that's when you're getting the upgrades. That's when many of you are feeling your intuition coming forward, telepathy. Don't call it coincidence, synchronicity. It is your power. It's your innate power. And you forgot that you had it. So we don't go get intuition. We don't go get telepathy. We don't go learn it. You already are a pro at it. And as we release all the dense energy, it has nothing in its way, and it comes forward. So it's a reveal. It's a reveal. Part of your true self is that, yeah, you're telepathic, you're intuitive. And I know all of you have it because how many times have you said, oh, I didn't follow my gut? Oops. Well, in the 5D, all you're asked to do is follow your gut. How do I feel? What do I want to do? Remember, how do I feel? What do I want to do? I'm in the fifth dimension. I have to do that. I should do that. Oh, I got somebody, they are counting on me, even though I absolutely don't want to do this. Welcome back to the third dimension. Sleepy time. Sleepy time feels yucky. Oh, I'm a powerful creator. I want this, right? What are we choosing? This is so important. Okay. I'm going to put up this, let me share a graphic, and then I'm going to read verbatim this because I didn't want to, I didn't want to improvise at all. Let me put up this graphic and I'll talk about the graphic for a second. So here is where we are at right now energetically. There are, oops, where did it go? Hold on. Boop, boop. There it is. There are, let me know if you guys are seeing this. I think it's up. Okay. There are two realities sitting side, like really imposed on top of each other. Those experiencing the 3D reality and those experiencing a 5D reality because they are choosing to create it. All right. Now, many in the 3D reality are unconsciously choosing it, right? Um, all are ascending. All are ascending. All right. So, but we now have, and they gave it to me this way as like, there's some that are in a 5D glass bubble and there's others in a 3D glass bubble. All right. So hang with me here and I'm going to read this message that came in. Okay. We are currently navigating life within multiple parallel realities on Earth. So you see it here as 3D and 5D. Each reality operates at a different vibrational frequency. So they said, imagine these realities as two distinct glass bubbles, one representing the 3D experience while the other represents the 5D. While individuals in both bubbles can see each other, Their experiences and perceptions are vastly different. Okay, I want to repeat that. While individuals in both bubbles can see each other, their experiences and perceptions are vastly different. Those in the 3D reality perceive and feel life in ways that are no longer aligned or experienced by those living in the 5D and vice versa. So if you're perceiving and living the 5D, right, you're no longer perceiving the 3D reality because you cannot. You cannot. You can choose to focus yourself in there because you have free will. But you can also choose to stay and you are no longer perceiving it. So for those anchored in the 5D, the 3D world becomes more like an observation. This is so powerful for you guys. Stay in your power. For those anchored in the 5D, the 3D world becomes more like an observation. So it's visible. We see them, right? This is that don't watch it burn. We see it playing out, but it's no longer impactful. Why? Because you're a conscious creator now and you're choosing to create your paradise on earth. What does your heaven on earth look like? You've got a blank slate. Okay. Now, here's another big part. The glass between these bubbles serves as an energetic boundary, filtering out vibrations that are not aligned with your chosen frequency. So I'm aligned in the 5D. So if I'm in vicinity of others who are having a 3D experience, now this filter is not allowing those vibrations to get through to me. So this energetic wall is going to continue to strengthen. All right. And it will become increasingly challenging for someone to be affected by lower vibrational experiences of others that do not match your preferred reality. So, you know, the rogue wave, so to speak, won't even affect you as these glass filters continue. I'm calling them that, right? Because it's nice to have an image begin to thicken. Again, you can see, we see them. I hate them and us, but this is the best way to describe it. We can see them and they can see us. All right. So with that said, those in the 3D bubble can still see you shining in the 5D. This, love trainers hear this, this allows you to serve as a powerful example, a living, breathing reflection of a higher vibrational reality. Through your presence, right? Because we must be present. If you're present, you can't be in fear. Through your presence, you inspire others to recognize that they too have the option to shift their vibration and step into a different reality if they so choose. Okay. We got that part. Now, this is the part where the noodle might go, whoop. All right. So now they ask us, bring to mind all of the significant people in your life, your family, your friends, your loved ones, and especially those with whom you have unresolved conflict or lingering resentment. Bring them all to mind. Now, first and foremost, honor your emotions. Whatever feelings arise from past experiences are completely valid. Remember, we feel it to heal it. Acknowledging and allowing yourself to feel them is essential. We are sentient beings. So we were not meant to suppress emotions without having a consequence. And attempting to do so is that what I call holding the beach ball underwater, right? Eventually, all unprocessed emotions manifest as dense energy in your physical body. Okay? Now, let's return back to the significant individuals, right? The ones you love and the ones that maybe you're not feeling the love or seeing the love. When you continue to perceive them through the lens of fear, pain, or past wounds, you too then remain anchored in a third dimensional experience. However, True transformation occurs when you choose to shift your perception. Forgiveness is the key, not as a way to justify or condone their actions, but as a means to release yourself from the energetic weight of the experience. Forgiveness, both for yourself and others, is simply the recognition that past perceptions were all formed in an unconscious state. And when you embrace a higher perspective, which is the perspective of your soul, you find peace, not by accepting harm, but by liberating yourself from the story. So there's a profound power in choosing to see the light within others, even if they have not yet to recognize it in themselves. And when you continue to view someone through the lens of their 3D self, that version of them will persist in your experience. Okay? What? However, I love this. The 5D version of them, their highest, most aligned self, already exists. And as you begin to shift your focus to that elevated version, that is the reality that must begin to unfold. What? Yes, the person that you think they're never going to wake up. I tried, don't try, stay out of their business. The 5D version of them already exists. And when you focus upon that version of them, that is what will be reflected to you. This is how it works. This is how it works. So they gave 2 questions to ask. Ask yourself, what version of this human am I holding in my focus? And am I choosing to experience the best version of all that are here in this now moment? All right, so here we go. 2 big questions. What version of this human am I holding in my focus? And am I choosing to experience the best version of all that are here in this now moment? What? Okay. I'm sorry, guys, but that is the best energy update that you could ask for. So much going on in there. And don't worry, I got you covered on this because I know you're going to be processing this. This is going to be the crust of the focus group on Thursday. I've already spoken to Ursula because she's going to be offering a quantum healing around this. Um, and man, this shift in perspective, guys, when you make this shift in perspective, you let go of so much junk that is not serving you. And that and don't have any fear about what happens. What happens to the people that you love? What happens to, right? Just know that in this, focus them into the version that you want to see. That's that must be reflected back to you. So I know it goes a lot deeper than that, but this is so important for us to like see how are we reacting, how are we responding, how are we treating everybody around us. Things are not happening to you, they're definitely happening for you, and all you need to do is say, oh, okay, I know what bubble they're in right now. So what do I want to do? I don't want to get back in that bubble with them. No, I'm going to go into my bubble and shine my light because I know they're going to pick up their head and go, wait a minute, that bubble looks like it's a lot more fun than this one. I'm going to go over there. And this is really how it's working, guys. This is how we shine the light for others. So that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for jumping in here on short notice. I see, oh, Sabine from France. Hello. Thank you for coming in here. Yeah, I'm glad they're helping. Listen, when stuff is shifting, by the way, yeah, tons of timelines collapsed. We jumped multiple timelines over the weekend. So if you feel disoriented, what day is it? It's perfectly normal. Lots of physical upgrades still going on. Just tell your body, I love you. You're doing amazing. Tell your body that every single day because it really is. And you'll start to really, really experience that more and more the deeper we get into the year. So, all right. I love you guys so, so much. This will stay here and I'll put a more detailed description into the YouTube description for you. And then a reminder, I'll see everybody on Thursday for focus group. Oh, it's going to be a wild one and every way beyond what we can imagine. All right. Have a beautiful Tuesday or Wednesday, wherever you are. I love you guys. Mwah. Ciao.